Coming up on Hashtag That.
We're back with the latest Hollywood news updates.
All that and more, from outer space to Hamden to Hollywood, we're your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hamden to Hollywood,
We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back to Hashtag That. I'm Mason GLOD.
And I'm Isabella Foley. Let's dive into some spooky Hollywood news. Breaking news, Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian were spotted holding hands at Knott's Scary Farm this weekend. The two went on many rides and spent the day together, along with Kim's sister Courtney and her fiancé Travis Barker. A source told People magazine, quote, "They hang in the same circles, so they will be together from time to time. It's just friends hanging out," end quote. Well, that hand-holding doesn't seem too friendly to me. After a failed engagement for Pete and a recent divorce for Kim, perhaps their romance will go beyond SNL skits. Guess we will have to see what the future holds for these two. With Adele's new album coming out in a short couple weeks, there have been many interviews and videos with the singer flooding YouTube. One of the most popular celebrity interview segments, Vogue's 73 Questions, featured the Grammy winner in her multi-million-dollar home. Viewers were given a look into Adele's life, her music career, and hints about her upcoming album. I, for one, was decoding every little thing I could, she said, to uncover what I could on her new music. All I'm saying is she purposely answered 95 questions instead of the traditional 73. So I'll be waiting patiently for her to announce her tour in 95 days.
The first trailer for the highly anticipated new Pixar film Lightyear premiered last Wednesday, reaching 83 million views in the first 24 hours. The film represents the movie in the Toy Story universe that inspired the Buzz Lightyear toy. Chris Evans replaces Tim Allen as the voice of Buzz in this movie. Evans described his experience making the movie, saying, quote, "I can't believe that I get to be a part of the Pixar family and work with these truly brilliant artists who tell stories unlike anyone else," end quote. Even though the trailer was less than 2 minutes long, it still hinted at a great story and a fun time at the movies. The film is set to be released on June 17th, and as you can tell from my costume, I am very excited about it. YouTubers Mr. Beast and Mark Rober announced their new charity initiative this Friday called Team Seas. The goal of the project is to remove 30 million pounds of trash from oceans, rivers, and beaches by raising $30 million before the end of 2021. To launch the project, the pair released huge videos announcing it. They also enlisted over 1,000 other creators from 145 different countries to raise awareness about the campaign. The project is a follow-up to the highly successful Team Trees campaign in 2019, where the pair raised $20 million to plant 20 million trees. As of now, Team Seas has already raised over $23 million. Here's hoping they reach the $30 million they are looking for. To get into the Halloween spirit, our Hashtag That executive producers made some festive sweet treats. Let's see what they created in the kitchen.
hey Hashtag, it's Gabby.
And Bella.
And we are here to show you some spooky but delicious Halloween treats. Let's get started. Okay guys, so our first recipe is gonna be strawberries dipped in white chocolate, but it's gonna look like ghosts because we're gonna put faces on it. Genius, obviously. So first step, you pour the white chocolate into the bowl.
So now that we have the chocolate, we're going to dip the strawberries in.
Now that we have iced the strawberries, we're gonna give them eyes because they're ghosts. So what you do is, little eye there, a little eye here.
So now that we've done the eyes and our little ghost berries, we're using a little DIY, the back of the fork, to make the little melts. And we're just gonna put them like that.
One of the most important and crucial steps of this whole process, you freeze them. Walk with me.
For our second treat, we're making little Reese's Peanut Butter Cup bats, as you guys can see here. So we are going to attempt to make that.
now that you have, you know, your main step right here, you cut an Oreo in half. You put some chocolate frosting on it. And then you just tape it on like this. And then you do the same with the other half. These are the wings. So then if you're in trouble like me and can't find googly eyes anywhere on this planet, you can substitute with M&Ms, because who doesn't love M&Ms? So you kind of do the same process and you just put a little frosting on the back so it sticks on.
Here are our finished little bats.
We have finished our little spooky treats, and here's the
Yeah,
little reveal for you.
they're pretty amazing. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not gonna say we're like the world's best bakers,
I think
but
we did ourselves.
yeah, no, this is amazing work. But we can't just like present them without trying them, obviously.
Exactly,
We
so-
have to, yeah, we have
Taste
to
test.
yeah.
Taste test. 3, 2, 1. Oh, so good. I haven't had chocolate with strawberries in so long.
I'm not a fan of the white chocolate.
I like it.
I like
That's
the white
something
chocolate.
different, you know. So here are our little bats.
Sweet.
So cute. I was telling Gabby, Oreos and peanut butter are such a good combination. And the peanut butter cup with the Oreos, like the same thing.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Beautiful combination.
Wow.
We're gonna have sugar rush after this. Well, we hope you guys had just as much fun as we did.
Back to you guys at the desk. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
I may be biased, but I must say, Gabby and I are quite the hollow queens of the kitchen. Stay tuned, we will be back after a short commercial break.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices.
Like your text-to-emoji ratio.
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. It's here. It's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
All of us here at Q30 are clearly fans of Halloween, so we have some members here to fill us in on what they did over this spooky weekend. Let's see what they were up to.
Hey hashtag, it's Bella. For this Halloween, I decided to dress up with my friends and play some good old Just Dance and karaoke and just have a fun night together.
Hey hashtag, it's Krista, and for this Halloween I spent a lot of time with my friends and we did our own little dance party.
Hey guys, it's AJ. For Halloween I went as the Brawny Man and ate some candy.
Hey hashtag, it's Mason GLOD here, and for Halloween this year, I decided to just have fun with my friends. We all dressed up, we all had good food, and we played some games, watched some movies. It was a great time. Happy Halloween.
Hey hashtag, so for Halloween, I just dressed up with my friends. I was a Chipotle burrito, pretty iconic. Yeah, we just kind of hung out, ate some candy, and then yesterday I got to go to a Machine Gun Kelly concert, which just completed my Halloween. So yeah, I'm already looking forward to next year.
Hey hashtag, this Halloween I literally had so much fun. I dressed up as Hallie from the Parent Trap, as Workout Barbie, as a tennis player, and then last night my roommate and I spontaneously bought tickets to go see Harry Styles in his Harryween concert, so I literally had the best time ever.
Hey hashtag, for Halloween I stayed home and handed out candy to some absolutely adorable little kids with my roommate and watched my favorite movie of all time, Hocus Pocus.
Hey hashtag, for Halloween this year, I painted pumpkins with my friends and ate a ton of Halloween candy. Not gonna lie, I'm still feeling a little full.
It seems like everyone had a spooktastic time this weekend. Now we have Liz Ippolito here to tell us the weird news of the week. Take it away, Liz.
Hey guys, I'm Liz Ippolito here with this week's weird news. Let's get right into it. Louisiana residents captured a video of a wandering zebra that escaped from a habitat at their local pasture. Leah Darden posted a photo on Facebook of the zebra by the backstairs of her home and captioned it saying, quote, "Anyone missing a zebra?" After being on the loose for a few hours, owners Leah and Jim Buford got their pet zebra back to safety. I don't know about you guys, but even though my Ring doorbell catches some crazy stuff, I've never seen anything like this. Next, in New Zealand, the city of Christchurch announced that they will stop paying their official wizards starting this December. Ian Brackenbury-Chanel has been on the Christchurch City Council's payroll since 1998. His role was to, quote, "provide acts of wizardry and other wizard-like services as part of promotional work for the city of Christchurch." However, now that the council has met and made the decision to cut the wizard services, things are getting a little less magical in New Zealand. The wizard has come out with statements saying the council will not be able to stop him from being himself and that he will continue to spread some fun for as long as he can. So now that he's looking for some work, what do you guys think about getting a wizard on hashtag? Finally, Demi Lovato is expanding their fan base as they now has begun to sing to the stars in an attempt to explore extraterrestrials with their new reality show, Unidentified with Demi Lovato. The series debuted this past Thursday on Peacock. In the show, Demi attempts to converse with a being who they refer to as Carmen. To do this, Lovato sings the hit song Skyscraper as an offering to Carmen. Carmen seemed to be pleased with the performance as various electronic devices set up in the area started beeping after Lovato finished singing. Demi even stated, "It's the best standing ovation ever." That's all I have for weird news. Back to you guys at the desk.
Well, those were definitely some strange stories. Thanks, Liz. Next up, Julia SCHNARR and Emily McManaman are here to review the new movie, Dune. Let's hear their thoughts.
Hey hashtag, I'm Julia SCHNARR. And I'm Emily McManaman, and today we're here to talk about one of the most anticipated films of this year, Dune.
Me and Emily recently both watched this movie and it was incredible. I saw it in theaters.
And although I didn't get the theater experience, I saw it on HBO Max, it was still just as amazing as I expected.
Let's get right into it.
Dune came out in theaters on October 22nd, and it features many famous actors and actresses like Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and more.
The film is based on a novel in which a society that's very futuristic struggles to keep resources and people content and stable. Timothée Chalamet plays the prince, who's the hero character of the story.
Zendaya, who plays a character who is part of a tribe living on the fictional planet Arrakis, seemed like she was going to play a huge part in the movie, given her many appearances in trailers and advertisements, but was actually only in the last 10 minutes of it.
And to give the writers credit, this film will have a sequel, but it was a little bit unexpected when Zendaya wasn't in the whole movie and just at the end. It looked like she was going to be in it a lot more. The graphics in this film were outstanding. I was sitting in the theater with my jaw dropped the entire time because I was convinced that everything was real, the quality of the special effects were amazing, and I can definitely see this film getting awards for how great the picture looked.
Yeah, it was amazing. Those graphics were incredible, and the costume design were also top tier. All the characters who played royalty looked amazing with their various costumes. The still suits were personally my favorite. They were different to each persona, and the detail and the style that went into it was just so unique and specific that they did such a great job with it.
As if Timothée Chalamet wasn't a pop culture icon already with his own Funko Pop character, let's talk about him some more. This in-depth scene that Emily and I thought would be great to share shows just how impactful his acting is. The hand-in-the-box scene in Dune, without spoiling too much, has audiences buzzing about what a talent he truly is.
In this scene, Timothy's character Paul has to keep his hand in a box that will cause him pain, or else he will be poisoned with a deadly needle. The agony that Timothy portrays is so visual in this scene that the audiences themselves can almost feel his suffering.
This is probably some of the best acting that I've seen in a long time, and was definitely one of the most memorable scenes in the entire film. This will keep people talking until the second movie comes out. I don't know if I could have handled the box of pain, could you? I feel like audiences everywhere will just really like this film. I wasn't upset personally that it was about a 2.5-hour movie. I was actually sad when it ended. I wanted more, I wanted to see the sequel right away, and I definitely think there was a great takeaway.
And some audiences, I heard some reviews of people saying that they were feeling like they watched a 2.5-hour trailer for future movies just because of how much context and background they had to set up in the movie. But overall, I think it was a great film, and I'm so excited for future projects. That's all we have for you guys today. See you next week. Bye!
I'm so glad they liked the movie. It seems like a real treat. Stick around, we'll be right back.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spotlight on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
It's time for our weekly Hollywood news update. Will, what are the top stories today?
Ice Cube has just dropped Sony's new comedy, Oh Hell No, in which he would have co-starred with Jack Black. This is due to him refusing to be vaccinated for COVID-19, even after several requests from producers. Ice Cube and Black first partnered up for the first time this project in June, and the film was set to start shooting in Hawaii this winter. Sony and Ice Cube have both not released statements at this time. Vaccination requirements among cast and crew in Hollywood has become a major issue in multiple projects recently. What do you guys think about this whole situation?
I would have been excited for this movie. I love Jack Black, but I agree that the situation's messy, so I think he does have to step back. But I hope they still make this movie with Jack Black, because honestly, I just want more Jack Black movies. What about you?
Yeah, me too. I mean, I haven't seen Jack Black in something for a while. I think the latest thing I saw him in was the recent Jumanji, like a few years ago, and he was so funny. But yeah, definitely unfortunate that, you know, Ice Cube dropped out because of that. And I think that for the future, it'll just kind of, you know, damage kind of his career in the future if he doesn't want to kind of agree with like keeping people safe and everything. But hopefully the movie will still happen. So, what do you have next for us, Will?
Halloween in Hollywood is kind of a big deal, and I felt we could not continue today without talking about the top celebrity costumes this year. The one and only Lizzo went incognito as Grogu from Star Wars and walked down Hollywood Boulevard taking photos with fans who had no idea it was her under the costume. She even took to Instagram to post a photo of herself, captioning it, "Grogu takes Hollywood. Grogu just want to say last night, if you saw Grogu, no you didn't." Hailey Bieber paid tribute to Britney Spears this Halloween weekend, and Harry Styles even dressed up as Dorothy this past Saturday while performing his Harryween shows at Madison Square Garden. Are there any costumes that stick out to you guys? Any favorites?
So personally, I love Lizzo. I was seeing the videos and pictures of her dressed up as Baby Yoda all over TikTok, and it was so funny. People were coming up to her and like didn't even realize it was her. So I was a huge fan of her costume, and I like saw her getting in all the makeup and everything. It was pretty crazy, very accurate costume. So that was definitely my favorite. What about you?
Agreed. Grogu is the one to talk about. Lizzo really killed it there.
Definitely.
It was so funny to watch, but I don't know. I was hoping a celebrity would join me in a spacesuit, but that's just me.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. What's next, Will?
This past week, TMZ published a report that Yolanda Hadid had claimed Zayn Malik had struck her when she entered his and Gigi's home. Malik was charged with 4 instances of harassment. The star was also accused of saying lewd, vivacious, threatening, or obscene words to Yolanda Hadid. Malik took to Twitter to address these claims, writing, quote, "In an effort to protect that space for her, I agreed not to contest claims arising from an argument I had with a family member." of my partners who had entered our home while my partner was away several weeks ago." End quote. Yolanda has not yet addressed the situation publicly. What do you guys think about this crazy situation?
This really is a crazy situation. I don't even know what to say about this.
Yeah.
I was reading about it, I talked to you about it, and I just feel bad for everyone involved. I hope if something bad happened, there is justice in the situation, but I just feel bad for everyone involved pretty much, and really bad headlines to have about yourself and your family. What do you think?
Definitely. I mean, I think it's just really disappointing that their family drama is just being blasted all over the internet. And I mean, obviously, both Gigi and Zayn, I'm sure, didn't want that. It's a very sad situation and just really sad to hear about. So I'm hoping that, you know, everything gets figured out and that, you know, maybe the allegations weren't true, but maybe we'll, you know, hear about it in the coming weeks. But yeah, I hope, you know, justice is served where it's due. So. Thanks so much, Will. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
I know what you're thinking. I need a good job.
I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working.
I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced House Hunter. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
The biggest Halloween monster this year is the elusive Frank Ocean. Where is this guy? Two of our biggest Frank Ocean fans, Ben and Luca, are here to track him down.
Hey hashtag, it's Ben and Luca here to discuss with you where we think Frank Ocean is.
We are two Frank Ocean fans and we've been dying for more of his content. Unfortunately, it has been like 5 years since he last made an album. He had a hard time last time he released an album. Unfortunately, his brother died, and the label that he produced with really screwed him over. So it's understandable, but we've been waiting a long time, and we have some theories of where he is right now.
Yeah, especially as well with the COVID pandemic that came out. He was supposed to have a vinyl come out, but like you said, his brother passed away, and he completely canceled the vinyl, and we haven't heard from him since, really.
Recently, he's resurfaced on a lot of social media. He's been posting random places, so the first place we think he is in the desert.
Frank was spotted, as we're filming this, about 20 minutes ago in the desert. We believe he's on an ATV looking at the sunset. We don't know what desert he's in, but he's in a desert right now.
Yes, I believe it's Australia. It kind of looked like Australian dirt.
He could also be in the Middle East. He was in Morocco a few days ago as well, partying. But we don't really know why he was in Morocco or really what he was doing there.
Second place we think he is, most likely Atlantis. The man's a mystery. He's making some deals deep down.
Yeah, he might be looking for Pilot Jones, as they're saying.
Yeah,
but,
the submarine pilot.
Now, do you think he's in like Atlantis, like the Lost World, or do you think he's in like the theme park?
The
with, like,
Lost World.
The Lost World.
The last and final place we think he is, he's somewhere deep underground building an army of green baby robots. If you didn't know, if you didn't see him at the Met Gala, he had arguably the best costume there.
I would say the best costume.
It was like Halloween for rich people, and he won.
Yeah, he had an animatronic green baby that he was carrying around, and when he was interviewed by Keke Palmer, that was the star of the show. The baby just kept making noises and making hand gestures, all while Frank was talking.
And that's all the time we have, but we'll see you guys, and hopefully Frank Ocean will drop next time. Let's take it back to the desk.
So So, in honor of Halloween, Mason and I have decided we should play a fun game of Would You Rather Spooky Edition. All right, let's get started. So, first one, would you rather spend Halloween night at a haunted house or spend the night at a cemetery?
Oh no, this is a rough start. Can I say neither?
You have to pick one.
Guys, I really hate being scared. I'm gonna be honest. All my
That's
friends
true.
know this. I guess I'll pick haunted house because that's like fabricated.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can handle that.
I feel like it's fake.
But I'm gonna say official answer, I'll be in bed. What about you?
Okay. Haunted house or cemetery? I feel like I'd want to do haunted house because I enjoy getting scared, and since I know it's fake, it doesn't scare me. Like I wouldn't want to spend time in a cemetery because it's like that just gives really creepy vibes, and haunted house is supposed to be like fun. So I'd probably say haunted house.
Interesting. Okay. So next one, would you rather be covered in spiders or snakes?
Oh, now can I say neither? Because that sounds horrible. Okay, but that snake looks really cute. But spiders or snakes? Okay. I feel like spiders because not all spiders can hurt you. Like, if they're just like little baby spiders all over you. But like snakes, like what if it's like a venomous snake?
Not all snakes can hurt you.
That's true.
What
would you say?
I'm gonna say snakes because I'm gonna bet on the fact that I make friends with the snakes.
Okay.
And that I have friendly snakes.
Okay.
Because I feel like I can charm snakes more than I
You're
can
a
charm.
snake charmer? Oh.
I feel like I'll be better with snakes than
Okay,
spiders. But okay.
got it.
Let's go to the next one.
Next one. Would you rather be a zombie or a vampire? I know what my answer is right away.
Okay. I'm gonna go vampire.
Okay, I was gonna say the same thing.
Because zombie, I feel like is just dirty. I don't like being dirty, you know?
That's true.
Zombie feels like I rolled around in the dirt.
Well, and you died and came back to life.
Exactly.
But I guess, is that way with vampires? I don't know.
And vampires like often have like a good fit, so I feel like
That's true.
That's
very true.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I would say vampire too. I watched the Vampire Diaries for a while. Don't know if you've ever seen it, but I was like obsessed with vampires when that all happened. And I just feel like they're cooler. Like zombies are just like but like definitely vampire.
All right, let's go to the next one. Would you rather be chased by zombies or wolves? That's such an easy question.
Okay.
I'm going to be disappointed if you give one answer.
Should we say it at the same time?
No, you go. You go first.
Okay, wolves.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong, guys.
I don't know. In my head, wolves seem like, you can charm them like you can charm the snakes. They're cute. They're like dogs.
Wolves are really fast. Wolves are
That's
wolves
true.
are fast.
I guess
Zombies are slow.
I just think it would make a better action scene in my life to be chased by wolves.
I just think you got to think more tactically about this. This is a life or death situation.
All right. I'll think about it when it actually happens. All right. Next one. Would you rather get bitten by a werewolf or a vampire?
Oh boy.
Just like in Twilight.
I'm gonna go. Oh, this is okay. I'm gonna go with a werewolf.
Okay.
Because that means like you're only a werewolf every 2 weeks, right?
Oh yeah, and then a vampire's like all the time.
That's how werewolves work. And also like I feel like werewolves, when I become a werewolf, I just get some relaxing time in the woods. You know?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you need that.
That's
so
true.
I'm gonna go werewolf.
Very logical. I'll say the same. All right. What's the next one?
All right. Would you rather live in the world of A Quiet Place or Hocus Pocus?
Oh my gosh, we saw the Quiet Place 2 movie together.
We did.
And that was terrifying. So I think I will live in Hocus Pocus. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, I haven't
Oh
seen
boy,
Hocus
you shouldn't have
Pocus.
admitted that to everybody.
I know.
But I think Hocus Pocus is just really fun, and I would definitely probably want to live in that instead of A Quiet Place.
All right.
All right, well, that was so much fun. Before we head out for the night, we want to shout out some of the celebrity birthdays. So all of us here at Hashtag are wishing a very happy birthday to the one and only Joe Goldberg. Penn Badgley turns 34 today. From us to you, we hope it was great.
We also want to wish a happy birthday to Alex Wolff, known for his role on Nickelodeon's hit show, The Naked Brothers Band. The singer and actor turns 24 today. We hope it was one to remember. That's all we have for this week.
Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts and download the Q30 app on the App Store to stay up to date with us.
I'm Mason GLOD.
And I'm Isabella Foley.
We'll see you again next week.